One of my favorite artists is Marina Abramovic, which actually her practice is pretty different from what I'm doing, but she's really kind of like a model for me. It's a kind of artist that challenge herself for most of her life and keep herself to being honest with her value and trying to challenge the boundaries of her body and then of her works. This is the main reason because I admire her so much. She told me a lot, and then especially like how to be always out of my comfort zone, and then how this can really help to grow and evolve with your work and within yourself. So yeah.
Well, I feel very fortunate to be working in such a diverse, cosmopolitan and sophisticated city. London is a tough arena, but I think it's much more gender blind than many other places. I feel that I'm probably fortunate that I've actually got a female agent who is very understanding and supportive. But like all other businesses, women in business, other professions and business, the arts still has that bias against women, and there is a gender gap. I think the climate is changing and is improving, but it still remains that men dominate the art world. Having said that, I think once you get your initial recognition and acceptance, then that bias does drop away.
Frida Kahlo is an amazing woman. One quote I really like is, "I drank down my sorrows, but the damn things learned how to swim." It's, for me, that sort of shows her in her own world. She fights for everything. From the very beginning she's fought. She creates her own reality. She is painting her own reality. It's a reality that is very singular to her. And I think as female artists in this day and age, we all need to take a leaf out of her book and show ourselves and not what people maybe expect of us.
I just think she's an icon. I worked in fashion and I just love what she wears, how she dresses. But she makes it look very easy and it's just part of her lifestyle, and she's created this look. I love how she created self-taught paintings. I think I just like everything around her. I worked in fashion and it's just how she puts things together and how she has created this look. And I just look at, when I look at like Bruce Weber photographs, the New York photographer, fashion photographer, she just fits in at that icon. And she's never really dated, she's come back into what is now, I think. So that's what I feel with her.
I think learn to roll with the challenges, learn to move on from your rejections, because they are often numerous and varied throughout your career. In some artists going into a stratospheric, phenomenal place straight off from college, and others I think it's more of a shallow ascent into their to becoming established artists. And I think your tenacity to just keep going rather than your talent is what will see you through ultimately.
Well, it's very interesting because when we actually looked at how many artists are on the books at Luminaire Arts after 5 years of running, we actually found that we had more female artists than male artists. And then we looked at which artists we were selling the most artwork from, and actually our top 5 artists are all female. So there's something in that. I think that for artists today, there's a lot of more platforms that they can go on, but women have always been in arts, and so there's also a back catalogue of work that you can discover, like with the Frida Kahlo exhibition. And for Luminaire Arts, it's about discovering artists, so we're always looking out for great artists, and we're very fortunate we found some amazing artists that are female, and for us we aim to promote them by having their work in the gallery, by promoting them on social media, but also by being in their studios and seeing them in their natural kind of habitat and learning about their processes.